We do have our poet available and ready to go, and so I am going to next introduce Ryan Petteway, Associate Professor at Oregon Health Science University School of Public Health, reading a poem published in the
I
issue.
wrote this, started working on this in late 2021 when the data started coming out, the GIS and mapping data regarding like COVID, vulnerability indices, and I started to reflect on the ways in which we kind of tell these stories sometimes, and we leave out a lot of pieces, the historical context, embodied experiences, local knowledges, those sorts of things, right? And so that's kind of where the piece originated around that time frame. I'm excited to have it in this issue, and I'll go ahead and get into it. This is proc, prun, roses. To live and die in a confidence interval is nothing like LA or any place I've known. Run. Error. 76-332, syntax error statement will be ignored. Have you ever seen Kai squared use a pen? I haven't quite figured out where exactly I should cut myself to partition effects fixed upon my skin, mixed inside my hood with spoons that say random shit like proclimics and cove test. Run. Error 76-332, syntax error statement will be ignored. I can hear my great-grandmother saying I better not scratch up her good pots with that shit. Only she was religious and pruned rose bushes and would be much more polite, even invite these procking types to prayer. Blessed be thy name, blessed be thy name, blessed be thy sampling frame. Random, digit dialing, calling us all sorts of names we did not inherit, like marginal and vulnerable, painting us rose. Our place of beauty, buried beneath a stranger's choropleth, unnaturally broken death, and pretty decay. Blessed be thy swab, blessed be thy last 30 days. Come, lay your burden at the cross, sectional. Wait. Are they proc pruning us? Run. Error 76-332, syntax error, statement will be ignored. Blessed be thy hands, thy methods keen to fracture, bone and flesh and street and story, turn them into factors. Blessed be thy tongue, thy unprincipled components. Tell me, which component of no don't you understand? Run. Error 76-332, syntax error, statement will be ignored. Blessed be the flower, the whole flower, the full garden. We full bloom, we pretty, we rooted, we longitudinal. Promise, put that on my grandmother, on God, my word, my home, my homies versus your G's, and see who comes out marginal. Run. Error 76-332, syntax error, statement will be ignored. I recall Nas and AZ, and I'm reminded probability's a bitch and then you die, or at least that's how I think it works. Run. Error 76-332, syntax error, statement will be ignored. Have you ever seen an epidemiologist at a ballot box blacking out ovals, humming Tupac? I haven't yet. Quit. That's all. Thank you.